Audio quality notice. After this meeting was recorded, the recording was stored and later used for editing the show together into what you see here. Before the video went live, the guest speaker reviewed it and pointed out that the majority of the audio recorded during his speaking now includes an obvious lisp that was not there before, while some of the audio is completely normal. He has no knowledge of having any kind of speech pathology. The show host did not notice any lisp when he spoke on the day of the video meeting or at any other time. We do not know for certain what might be the reason for this audio quality problem. Thank you. Now please enjoy learning from and taking action based on this edition of the Jewish Pro-Life Show.
Shalom, and welcome to the Jewish Pro-Life Show. I'm Cecily Routman, founder and president of the Jewish Pro-Life Foundation, where we're making the original pro-life religion pro-life again. And we do this by offering Jewish communities much-needed Torah-based pro-life education, Jewish-friendly pregnancy care and adoption referrals, and healing after abortion. And we just recently brought our mission to Israel, where we are hoping to redeem that country, claim it as a Torah-based society again, and as a sanctuary state for all Jews, including those in the womb. So we're really excited about that project. And speaking of protecting innocent life, we have a very interesting guest today, a young gentleman named John Hingson, and he's from the great state of Oregon. And John is an activist in terms of his pro-life work and his Second Amendment work. And we're delighted to have him here today to share about the interconnectability between those two and some history, philosophy, and religion along the way. Please welcome John so he can talk with us for a little while, and then we'll have open discussion and Q&A later.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Routman. Good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, I'm reading here, so I'm sure that I don't forget something. So I grew up in Boring, Oregon. That's the name of the town. And I planned on becoming both a medical doctor and a naturopathic doctor, an MD, ND, and a neurological injury from a pharmaceutical product marketed to healthy people in 2009 forced me out of the university by causing migraine headaches 24/7. And I was in my fourth year of biochemistry and biophysics and would have needed 5 years to graduate. So then I started using that horrible medical marijuana, and I was getting about 80% pain relief, but it almost destroyed my soul. And I know that there is an army of doctors promoting it, but I now no longer recommend the stuff because of the risk of psychosis, which is not genetic, by the way, and of course because of the estrogenic properties of marijuana. Seemingly by accident, I found a documentary one day and learned about a rediscovered method of growing food from the Garden of Eden. And that ended my college New Age phase in less than 1 day and eliminated right then and there my belief at the time in the concept of scarcity, and certainly eliminated my misguided belief in the concept of overpopulation. But I jumped to conclusions, mistakenly thinking that since the creation account in the book of Genesis is true, that must mean Christianity is true. Obviously, when I became a very sincere Christian at the time as a result of seeing that documentary, it was natural that I also became strongly pro-life. Later, I studied Rabbi Tovia Singer's 2-volume book and thereby left Christianity to become a Noahide, which is a non-Jew who keeps the 7 Noahide laws, and I now learn parts of the Torah that are relevant to non-Jews with Orthodox rabbis. So I have one who's a local rabbi and one in New Jersey named Rabbi Smith. My day job recently has been in the court reporting industry, but I have had a goal for a long time of doing health and homestead consulting, and I am gifted in the area of giving advice in both departments. So that's sort of where the name Insulting Consulting comes from. You can see on the hat. And my website is insultingconsulting.net, and there you can find the report, which is the subject of the talk we're doing today.